Okay. Sorry, man. I had to go to the bathroom.
That's okay.
I'm just,
Let's go back to, okay, so the wraparound gave you money to move you into a place,
yeah, look.
and then now you're saying that who's kicking you out? I'm a little confused.
The stupid damn landlord. He says that I'm a piece of shit. I'm always having parties. I'm always doing, and I'm not doing crap. I'm not doing anything. And so kids, 4 little kids, they gotta, they're gonna color on the walls. They're gonna do stuff. I can't be like running around like crazy all the time trying to clean up after them. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard on me just to have to do this. And I don't have any help. I have no help.
Well, that was one of our goals, remember, that we set at the beginning, was to, since you did get kicked out, we were going to help, me and you were going to work together to find you a place. And I asked you to look in the papers. I sent you to the linkages program at Border Area, that other thing. Have you done?
No, I haven't. When am I going to have time? I've got 4 kids.
Okay.
It's not like I have lots of
But
time.
the kids go to the school during the day? I thought they all went to school and did
Well, they
daycare.
do, but I still have stuff to do. I don't have a car that runs half the time. I've got, it's all right sometimes. I don't have no money for gas. You guys were helping me, and now you can't help me for gas. And how am I supposed to get money? I've been sanctioned. And then, here, look at these papers. I went to the damn doctor. Look at that. What? He said I'm borderline. What the hell does that mean, I'm a borderline?
He didn't explain to you what the borderline was? What did he tell you? What's your interpretation of it?
I don't know. Do I look like a fucking doctor? I don't know.
What did he tell you? Did he explain it
He
to
just
you?
gave me a bunch of damn medicine, some Valium, and I try to take it right, but it doesn't help. When I take it like he says to, it doesn't help me. So
So is that why you took 3 in the morning the other day when you were supposed to take 3 times a day? You took them all at once?
No, not these. I didn't take these 3. I took those other 3. I don't even remember what they were. And then right away, gotta call and get people involved, and I had to go take a UA, and I kept saying I didn't. Haven't done anything. But do you think they believe me? Psh, no. And there's CYFD. Oh, Susan's fucked up again. That's what she does. And I'm just sick of it. And he just, I don't know. He said that I'm dependent on marijuana. Well, yeah, it makes me feel good. Makes me feel a lot damn better. I get all anxious, and at least when I smoke it, I can deal. And then here's my dad, and then I'm gonna get my income tax. And guess what? I'm not gonna get any of my mom and dad will be right there all happy. And last time I bought my man who was out of the pen, that time I bought him all these clothes and stuff. I tried to go to school. I had a hard time understanding. And then all this shit happened, and I couldn't deal. I can't deal.
Okay, Susan, since you've come in today, you're all over the place. We're talking about this, and we just have a lot going on. So to be honest, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. And I'm sure, and I know you're feeling overwhelmed. But what I would like to do is pick, out of all the things that you've talked about so far today, is pick one, and we'll focus on that. And then we're going to talk about the homework assignment that I asked you to do during the week. Do you remember the homework assignment?
No, but I don't know. I guess I don't. I don't know. What you want?
The ABC model. Remember I told you about writing down the activating events, the beliefs, and the consequences for some thoughts that you felt weren't appropriate, maybe?
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it? Okay.
No. And I don't know. If it wasn't for you, I just don't know what I'd do. Because, you help me a lot. this place helps me a lot. And
Well, and it's good that you keep coming back to let us help you. Because we want you to be better, Susan. We want you to be stable. We want you to not have to worry about having your kids taken away. We want you to be in a better place where you feel good about yourself and where you can move forward and be who you want to be. So back to my theme about focusing on one thing. What would you really like to focus on? Because you got a lot going on.
I don't know.
What's the most pressing thing for you today?
Where am I gonna live?
Well, we'll work on that.
That's
But you
really-
got to help me a little bit too.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Well,
They want me to keep the house all clean all the time, and my kids can't write on the walls.
I thought you kept a pretty good clean house.
Well, I thought I did, but evidently I don't. They come in and then they say the kids marked on the walls, and the kids put holes in the walls, and it's just hard. It's just hard. I don't know. You know. And then their dad, he's an asshole. He got put back in prison, and there I am by myself again. I just feel like I'm by myself all the time. Like nothing I ever do is okay. Nothing I do is right.
I understand. I understand how you feel that you've gone through a lot. But again, you got to focus on what I feel that you should focus on what you've done right. Instead of all the negative things that are happening, what's one positive thing that you have done? And who did that?
Well, me. I told those bastards. I could get them back, see? I can take care of them. But ooh, what'll happen? Pretty soon, they'll be right back. We're here to take your fucking kids. Or here comes the cops, always the cops. Or the school making false accusations all the time. They see a bruise and instantly I'm the one who did it. And so I can't ever live peacefully. I can't. Because you know what? Every time I think that it's going to be okay, something happens.
You know, and we judge our circumstances that are happening now from our past experiences. So I totally understand why you feel that it's going to go wrong, but you don't know that 100%, do you? Do you know that that's really going to happen?
Yeah.
You can predict the future?
Yeah. Look. Every time, 3 times I've got for my kids saying 3 times. I said they're gonna come get them again, and sure enough, and then they say that I'm attempting suicide.
Do you want to explore that some more?
What? Just because I cut myself?
That's not attempted suicide to you?
No.
What is that? What does that do for you when you harm
yourself? It just helps
yourself?
get rid of the pain. It really helps get rid of the pain.
And that's part of that borderline personality disorder that doctor...
He doesn't know shit. Then the other doctor said that I was a dual personality. I had 2 people living in me. You know, I got probably 10. Stupid people.
That is interesting. I didn't know about the dual personality. Tell me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you got multiples. You're a multiple. The hell? I'm a multiple. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm a multiple. You want to know that I hear voices and stuff, and I'm like, sometimes.
Sometimes you hear voices.
Yeah. But
Is it all the time or when you're really stressed out?
it depends. It depends. Yeah, it depends. But that's happened for a lot since I was little.
You've had hearing voices since you were little?
Yeah, because they never believed me.
Who never believed you?
My dad, my mom.
But your doctor, the psychiatrist, believed you?
I guess. He
And how does
believes
that,
I hear voices, but
and him believing you, how does that make you feel?
I don't care.
You don't care. It didn't do. Did you want your parents to believe you?
Yeah, because they didn't believe me, and then I kept telling them stuff was happening, and I don't know. And then I told my dad, it doesn't matter.
You told your dad what? Would you like to tell me?
I don't know, because it doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter?
I tell my dad how my neighbor was doing stuff to me and my brother. Dang it. He didn't believe me.
Your dad didn't believe you? That's hard, huh? When something happens so bad to you like that and he won't believe you.
You know,
Wait, how old were you when this happened? Do you remember?
I was little.
You were little.
And now that bastard is out of the penitentiary. And my brother, it scares me because I think my brother might do something to him someday.
Does your brother know that he's out?
Yeah.
And did he come back to Silver City? And this still really bothers you deeply, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think because they didn't believe me. They thought I was lying. I wasn't lying. I couldn't help what he was doing to us. And I think that's probably when the voices started. Just kept calling me a liar. Just like they do now. Just like fucking CYFD does now. It's like, I'm a liar. How am I a liar? I didn't make that shit up about some asshole doing shit to me and my brother. They don't want to hear me. They don't.
Have you ever told anybody else?
No.
Have you ever, since you first told your dad about this, have you guys ever talked about it?
No.
Would that be something that you would want to do?
Not with my dad. She just thinks I'm a liar.
Is that something that you want to work on?
I just don't want it to happen to my kids. I'd kill somebody who did that to one of my kids. I would. I'd kill him. I'd kill him.
Yeah. I understand.
And then they said I had anxiety. Well, wouldn't you? And they just keep wanting to give me pills. Just pills. And I keep saying, all I need is a fucking prescription for marijuana. Take care of it all. But oh no, can't get that. And then I try to go get jobs. And I'm not dressed right.
Well, how do you go dressed? You keep saying this, that you're not dressed right. Well, when you go...
Well, sometimes kind of like this, just in warm-ups, and sometimes a tank top. And
What kind of impression do you think that gives them when you go in a tank top and warm-ups?
well, at least I got clothes on.
True. That is true, but past having clothes on, what impression do you think that kind of gives the people you're applying for?
I don't know.
Can I tell you what it can come across? Would you like to hear?
Probably not, but go ahead.
It kind of, when you go in, that you're not really serious about getting a job. When you go in warm-ups in a tank top.
Well, shit, I don't have nothing else. I don't have no money. Nobody, it's like, and then I have dressed up nicely. I have these really cool pants, and they've got like cutouts up the sides, and can't wear that. What am I supposed to wear?
You know that you can go to the Mission to get clothes? Have you ever thought of that?
Have you ever been to the Mission with that bitch that works there?
But there's a new lady that works there now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well,
And she's really nice.
Well, good. Good. Because that other one, oh, God.
It
was horrible.
She did. I heard that. But now it's a new lady. So would you be interested in going and looking for clothes? Because I don't think, this is my opinion, going to job interviews with holes down the side of your pants is going to get you to where you want to go.
So will you go with me?
I could go with you.
Okay. Because you know you're the only one I trust. You and Susie and the people here are always nice to me, even when I get really mad at them. And I do get mad at them, sometimes I hate you. But know that,
I know.
that I really don't hate
I
you.
know. I understand.
I really love you. And I just don't know how to do without you guys.
Well, we're trying to get you to where you find, not that I don't want to be a support for you, but we need to find you some other people too that you can trust, because I think you need more than just this agency to rely on. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but I don't want you guys leaving me right now.
Oh, well, I'm not saying that we're going to leave you.
Okay. And I'll do what you ask. I'll try.
I don't want you to do it unless you feel that it's going to work.
No.
I don't want to force you. I don't want to force you into doing something that you don't feel is good for you.
I know, but it's like I trust you, and I don't think that you would ever ask me to do something that wouldn't be good for me. I mean, it's just hard sometimes. It's hard. It's hard being so young and having so many responsibilities, and
You got a lot going on.
sometimes
You do
I
for a
just
young
wanna,
mom. You have a lot going on.
I feel like it's all on me all the time, and I love my kids. I love my kids so much, and I want the best for them, but sometimes I just need a break. I just need a break. I need, I just want it to be about me. And I know that it can't be all the time. But sometimes I wish it was, and I wish my dad would help me out instead of just telling you that he'll help me out and then when I really need it.
Well, how about this? Would you feel comfortable with having a session like this with your dad? Would you feel safe here enough to talk to him and tell him some of the things that you're telling me? Because it sounds like this relationship with your dad is something that you really value and it's something that you really want, but it's not where you want it to be. If he's willing, would you be willing to do that too? I'll ask him. You won't have to do that part of it. I'll ask him if he'll come.
And you're not going to let him start yelling at me?
No.
Okay.
No, this will be a safe place.
Okay.
He won't get to yell at you.
Okay. But after we leave, he may.
Well, I can't say whether or not that's going to happen.
Okay.
But I can address that with him.
Okay. All right, yeah. I will. And I'll do that CYB model, whatever the hell it
The
is.
ABC model.
ABC model, okay. I'll do that.
Basically what it is, it's A, which is activating events, B is the belief, and C is the consequence. A is basically the trigger that triggers the thought. And then you write it down. I have a piece of paper. I'll make you a copy and it explains it really nice and you just follow it. And I want you to pick 3 or 4 events from the time you see me again next week and write them down and we'll discuss them. And basically what it does is kind of helps you look at it in a different light to have a better understanding of some of the thought processes that might not necessarily be healthy for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So next week at the same time?
Next week at the same time.
You'll get hold of my dad.
I will get hold of your dad. Do you want to do that next week?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay.
Give me a couple of weeks.
Okay.
See how it goes.
Okay. So we'll talk about that more when you come next week.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thanks. Thank you.